I wanted to test out Playtor's new Copilot feature. Essentially helps you build a workflow completely from scratch using AI. This is going to be the first time I've ever used it, so this is going to be more of a reaction video just to see how good it is. And I thought this is going to be a kind of fun use case. I wanted to make something for a LinkedIn post that helps explain the importance of using different camera angles. So a wide angle shot versus an establishing shot versus a close-up shot. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do that anyway for LinkedIn. Might as well test out what this new feature, Copilot, in Playtor and how it works. In order to get it running, I would need to click here. Oh, let's see if I can move this position side right. So it's not over my head. Perfect. So it looks like you have a chat function. I'm going to go with auto here. And again, this is the first time I've ever used it, so I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try to use, I have a microphone function that can help me right here. I would like to create a workflow where I have a text and like a hero image, and based off that hero image, I want that to be connected to several different image generators, Nano Banana 2, where the hero image is going to be used as a reference. And I would like to have that hero image as the establishing shot, and then the subsequent image generators will be using that hero shot as a reference image, but using that reference image in various different camera angles. Off the top of my head, I would like to have one image generator for, let's say, a wide angle shot, medium shot, close-up shot. Let's do extreme close-up. What else can we do? A low angle shot, over the shoulder shot, Dutch angle, aerial. What else can we do? Establishing shot, if I haven't said that already. Then for the prompt for the hero shot, let's say, I don't know, let's do something fun. Let's do like, can you come up with a hero prompt like the hero image? Let's do like a large bull elephant standing in a river with like jungle surrounding it. At golden hour. Let's try to make that prompt a little bit more impressive. And then all the subsequent different angle prompts will be using that exact same elephant, but as I said before, in different camera angles. Let's see what that comes up with. That was a lot, and that was kind of just off the top of my head. When coming up with different workflows, and let's say when I work with clients, a majority of the time always is talking to them and trying to understand what exactly they're looking for. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, how can I build this as a workflow? And that's kind of a lot of the brain power that is being used when I'm working with clients, especially using Playtor. So if this is something that can really help with that, that would be amazing. Generate cinematic bull hero image. And then it fans out the 7 parallel generators. Okay, this is starting to look good. Oh, maybe. And make sure that it is, the hero image is a 1-to-1 ratio at, oh, you know what? Let's actually have some fun with this. Let's do, the hero image is a 1-to-1 image using Recraft Pro 4. And all the other images are with Nano Banana 2, 1x1 at 1K. Now I'm trying to be pretty specific in what I'm asking for, so I'm really just trying to figure out how this works. This looks, see detail plan. Okay, so it's taken my basic prompt and made that a lot better. Medium shots. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Let's go. Plan approved. Yeah, as I was saying before, a large majority of the time I spend is trying to process, like taking into consideration what the client has asked me for and what they're looking for, and then being able to translate that into a workflow that is not only easy for me to use, but is scalable for them, that I can use for future projects, be able to hand off to them. So it has to be simplistic, it has to be scalable, and not take up much of my time. So let's see. Oh, this is cool. So I guess it goes in and adds, oh, this is very cool. So how I envision this is going to be hero prompt, and then it's going to go over to, oh, here we go. That's cool. I always find it cool when I use Claude Code and Claude Cowork a lot, and I started to see, like, when it's always cool to see when your computer's being essentially taken over by these tools. I mean, so far this is very cool. It's gotten everything right, and now it's adding all the camera angles. And what I hope it does is then adds all the Nano Banana generators, connects them all. The good thing is it's all in reference, all the different camera angles are still in reference to the original hero prompt. Here we go, now it's connecting it. And what I find is really cool is it's actually labeling and titling the generators correctly, or just all the nodes correctly. That in and of itself would take me so much time. So it's getting the aspect ratio right that I've asked for, 1:1, resolution 1K. And I'm sure if I wanted to change the resolution, I would just ask it for it. Instead of 1K, please update it to 2K or 4K. And little things like that might not seem trivial in terms of, oh, just switch it from 1K to 2K or 2K to 4K. But let's say, for instance, I sometimes work with hundreds of nodes in my workflows, and just changing the resolution or just changing the aspect ratio to a different aspect ratio can be minutes, if not dozens of minutes of my time. So having something like this, even as a way to say, actually just change all the resolutions to 1K, or make sure there is, both aspect ratios of 4:5 and landscape. Things like that, this I can already tell this is a very powerful tool. That is crazy, wild. So what I can see, that did everything and then also grouped them, which means that all this can be run at the exact same time. Oh, that is wild. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, as a test here. This looks great. I realized instead of having the hero shot connected to all the various angles, like the Nano Banana nodes, can you add a router node in between the hero shot and the various different angles? So I wanted to test out here is to see, okay, now it's built me a workflow. Clearly it knows what it's doing. But now I want to see, can you take this workflow and be able to edit an existing workflow? Let's see if it does that. And I do this, I add a router node because let's say, for instance, if I want to change just the hero image and keep all the other image prompts, I essentially would just now connect a router tool, and hopefully this is going to connect it all to the images that we've set up. Oh, crazy. Now it added it to the bottom, so essentially I would just have it like this. Because now what I can do is I can just switch out this image every single time I can add like 5 or 6 different images and just connect it to the router tool. I mean, even just thinking about even saving time like that, for me to delete all these, the connectors, and then create a router tool and then connect it to all these, this is saving a lot of time. Crazy. And I guess now, how would this work? Can you run this entire workflow? It's always a big moment. It's always fun when you have to, like when you got to send off like 7 or 8 different image generators all at once. It's always fun to see everything working at once. So hopefully what this is going to do is run the hero shot first. It's generating the recraft now. And what I'm noticing is if you click on hero prompt, for instance, I guess what this is, if I wanted just to change the hero prompt, this is now selected. So I guess and if I click on this, it's the hero shot. Okay. So if I want to select something manually and something very specific, I don't have to say just hero shot. I can click on it and then I can say, change the prompt here kind of thing. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so it says it's rendering it, still rendering the hero shot. Recraft 4 Pro. Maybe this part I still need to do manually. Hero shot is done. Interesting. And again, as of now, I have just, as you guys have seen, I have just spoken using my microphone, maybe for a total of 45 seconds, and I was able to have this all be generated. Now imagine if this is a more of a fun use case, let's say, because again, I just wanted to have something to post on LinkedIn. But I'm thinking, okay, now I have this t-shirt product or a product that I would like to create various different lifestyle scenarios of. Make it for me. And maybe it would be as simple as, obviously I'm going to be testing this out for the next couple of weeks. So something went wrong here. So it seems like, maybe if I refresh it. Okay, so it seems like to get it to run everything, maybe if I just do this manually. Yeah, manually works. So it seems like I got caught up here a little bit. Now, how I normally have it is like this. It just makes my life a little bit easier. Just a little bit of housekeeping here. And again, this is still in the beta testing, and I'm fortunate enough to have access to the beta tools from Playtor. But from what I've seen so far, again, this is just a fun use case, but in general, this stuff would take some time. And sometimes, let's see here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this. Now, if I right-click this, because I've already added it to a group, run entire group. And again, this is like a fun use case that I wanted to test out, just to see what's possible. From what I'm noticing now, the speed at which and its understanding of me, again, as you saw, I've just kind of verbally put some thoughts together in terms of what I wanted, in terms of the various different angles, camera angles, and having a hero master prompt. This is seriously impressive in terms of the execution of everything. Okay, this is cool. So again, what I've asked it to do was use this as the reference, come up with various different angles, low angle shots, over the shoulder shot, even got that right. How cool is that? Over the shoulder shots are normally quite difficult to be able to use this as reference, and for the image generator to understand, using this reference image, use the shoulder of that reference image and look the other way. So that's seriously impressive that I got it right, but that's classic Nana Banana too. Dutch angle, so it's a little bit of a warped angle. Aerial shot, I mean, these are all spot on, crazy, wow. This is something that I'm really going to look more into. Again, this is the first time I ever used it, first time I'm testing it out. And this is something where I see extreme use case for, not only for clients or people that are a little bit intimidated when it comes to node-based systems, but someone like me that I just verbally kind of express my ideas and thoughts, and then I need to then somehow formulate that into workflows and usable workflows. And so if this is a system that can, just based off of a couple ideas I have, come up with a prompt, come up with variations of that prompt, and then connect everything, seriously cool.